All right. Good morning, family. Welcome to Coffee and Crafts with John here. It is what is today? Wednesday? Oh, crap. It's trash day. I got to get the trash out. Forgot about that. It's Wednesday, day after 4th of July, obviously. A little bit maybe tired and overhung from yesterday. We had a good time here in Seattle. Again, when you come to the meetup in Seattle, you'll see my deck has this really cool overlook. We're in like a really small neighborhood, but we overlook all the other neighborhoods. So we're kind of like on top of like a little hill sort of thing. So I can see everybody else's fireworks. It's just, we sit out there and just enjoy the view. It was awesome last night, but up a little bit late, as you can probably imagine. So anyway, here we are. And I've got an interesting thing to talk to you about today. And I want to start by reviewing yesterday's play for the daily paycheck. And it led me into kind of what I wanted to talk about this morning. So let's take a look really quick at where we are right now. So the paycheck so far, we're 2-0. I mean, we're 2 days into a 365-day run. Okay, so yay for us. We're 2-0. We won $200. We're buying in for 1,000 and looking to win 10%. We got two wins under our belt, and we're building the bankroll, right? A couple of things came up yesterday's show, which I think now we're going to lock in, because I was kind of curious about a couple of things. I've asked you questions about, should I make some lateral movement during the play? What should I do when the table turns and that kind of thing? We decided that for the daily paycheck, we really wanted to run the strategy kind of mechanically, if we could, to really see it stand the test of time. The 30-day clock, not a 1-week clock. So that's what we're going to do for the most part. We can make micro adjustments in there if we need to. For example, taking odds on a don't somewhere, or maybe taking odds on a 4, like I could have done yesterday a couple times, right? Some things we can do to kind of mitigate or just change it up based on trends, but the strategies are going to stay the same. Now, here's the thing. I did yesterday, I don't want to call it a mistake, but after we won our paycheck, which happened pretty quick, I think we did it in like 10 rolls or something like that. So the show was about 9 minutes old. We'd won our $100, and I'm like, well, let's play again. Let's keep going. And so what I really had to do is stop the show. The whole point of doing the show at 9 o'clock instead of at 7 o'clock was so that I could run it long if I had to on a bad run, right? That was the point. But if I run it short, if we make a quick paycheck, I'm turning the camera off. I think we're going to just do it like we would do it, right? Win our money, get out. Not going to play a second session. If I was doing this in real life, I wouldn't play a second session in the casino. I'd be home. So that's how we're going to run it. We're going to run one session, win our money or lose our money, and that's going to be it. No more quote unquote bonus play, unless we get into a situation, which I'll describe to you later on, which is going to be some kind of an excess money play kind of a thing. So that's the deal there. Now the bonus, by the way, was 1-1. We won our paycheck. We won a second paycheck, right? And then we went and lost $800. Now I ended up coming back and winning $200 because I did a field super press, which was just for stupid fun. But yeah, we were 1-1. So, and we learned something in the loss that we had. So the Dolly Latterson won, nice and easy. In the loss, we got to level 5 on our ladder. And I said, we're going to stop at level 5 because we're underfunded. We only have $1,000. So level 5 from a quarter bet, or from $50 bet, level 5 ends up, we had $100 and $50 on our 2 bets, right? We were at $150 every cycle. And with $1,000 bankroll, that's not enough money. We don't have enough money to survive that. And because we had to stop at level 5, the way the Latterson works is, it works because the ladder, right? When you stop the ladder, you take away its effectiveness. So I'm starting to fear that we can't play the Latterson with $1,000. We're going to try it again here, but I'm starting to worry a little bit that on a bad run, it can't recover because you can't ladder up when you hit a ceiling at 5 levels. That's a problem for it, honestly. And because we have $1,000, I can't justify going higher. So what I think we have to do with it is probably start lower, laddering up. So maybe it's going to be go out there at 50 and 25 the first time and do like I've been doing and come back with a little regression, then go up and pull on the wins like we've been doing. But on the losses, when we experience a loss, I want to go back out there at like 15 and 15, like super low, and build the ladder from $15. That way we have a little more oomph in the game. So I think that's what we're going to try. I will make that adjustment on the fly because I think $1,000 is a little bit underfunded for that strategy. And we learned it yesterday in the loss. So that's why we do this. We do this to learn how to figure shit out. So there's that. All right. Moving into the come out here. Reminder, Friday Night Fights. And we have been talking offline, most of us, about grabbing other dealers. I know Chiro can deal. I know that Alfredo can deal. It's just about getting cameras hooked into the live system. That's all. It's about. It's getting the cameras hooked in so we can all broadcast to the right place. And I just need time for that. So I'll work in my evenings here trying to figure that out, how we can do it. Ken wants to go live with us too from Ken Knows Gambling, and same problem. I can't get the software to allow a new user to come in and switch their camera in. Once we figure that piece out, then we'll be okay. So I'll do some more testing, and we'll get that done. I think Joe has even offered to deal. Anybody can deal, right? If you have a table and you had a deal, you can be a dealer for Friday Night Fights. I'd like to see that thing rotate around. It gives us more exposure to each of the YouTubers that are out there, and B, it gives us all kind of a rest. But the hard thing with that show is keeping people, keeping it on time, like getting the players to be there. So anyway, that's that. Meetups. Somebody asked me about a sign-up sheet for Seattle. Ian Olson sent me an angry email last night. I got to get with him and figure out some details for the logo and stuff for the event. We'll get that done today, and then I will make a sign-up sheet tonight. I'll probably do it up on the fundraising site, because what I want to do is I want to have a sign-up sheet that maybe the fee for the meetup is like $25, some nominal fee, but I want to have some fee so that we have skin in the game. All that money will go to the Craps for the Cure. We're just going to do it'll just be a donation to the Craps for the Cure as your fee to come out here. I just want to make sure we're locked in. So, and we'll do the same thing for Vegas. I'll do a sign-up sheet for Vegas as well. So we'll have both of them up there and ready to rock. So that's coming soon. What's up with the 13th? That's just, I don't know. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Isn't that what the dates are? Or am I wrong about that? Let me pull my calendar up. But I may have just screwed it up, Nemo. Let's see, November, hold on. November, yeah, 11th, 12th, and 13th. Oh, it should be 10th to the 12th. My bad, you're right. The actual days are going to be Saturday and Sunday, 11th and 12th. That's the actual event days. I'll change this for tomorrow morning. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate that. Let's see. Well, I'm doing that too, Dan. Dan says for my playing the don't, instead of laddering the loss, ladder on a win. I'm doing the same thing. So what I've done is the first don't pass is $50, right? If we win it, we go down to 25. And then from that point on, I'm going up $5 every win. So it's an up and pull, up and pull, up and pull kind of thing from down there. Then if we lose, we start back over at 0 and then start laddering our losses until we get the win. And once the wins come, then we stay. The thing with the ladder on the ladder sin is that you stay at the level, but I will start stacking wins up on those things, and we'll have this kind of note where we are for our losses. But yeah, you're right. I think the don't can work like a place bet. You can ladder down and ladder up. You can press. You can regress. All the same things still work, and that's kind of what I want to show with that thing. So good call out, Dan. Thank you for that. The next thing I think is just this. I want to get right into talking today because I want to actually get some rollouts in before we go upstairs. So as you know, I'm doing the bankroll build show. We started the thing, brand new like arm of the daily paycheck series where I'm building a bankroll from 10K to 100K. Simple system, right? We got 10K in the bank. We're looking to win 10% a day. I'm using 10%, so I'm buying in for 1,000, 10% of my 10, looking to win 10% of that, $100, and build as we go. Very, very simple, right? If you can pull it off, you can pull it off. Part of the theory is this, playing carefully is my way anyway. I assert, and I know a lot of people have asserted this, almost every one of you at some point in the day is up 10%. So at some point in your craps day, most of the time, you don't go out there and just donate money from the get. Some days you have those days. I've had those days too, right? You don't just go out there and get your ass kicked most of the time. You're up 10%. I want to see if we're up 10% and we're diligent about it and we walk with the 10%, does that overcome the losses? And I think that's where we are today. So if we can get that 10% profit, then we're all good. The problem is this. When you're doing paycheck problem, the problem is the recovery. right? The goal and the recovery become a problem. I had this nice long talk with Ken from Ken Knows Gambling on the phone yesterday, and I was emailing, chatting, commenting along with JB yesterday about the same thing. And JB, of course, is like, hey, what's going to happen when you lose? And I'm like, I know. Here's the problem with it, right? If you buy in for $1,000 and you're looking to win 100 with 100% stop loss, which is what you should do, right? In these scenarios, that's the right way to play this thing, right? Is put all your money out there to win the 10%. Well, if you go 30-0, then you're a hero, right? But you're not going to do that. If you go 29-1 in a month, right? Your profit is $1,900. So you're not at $100 a day. You're at $68 a day. If you lose one time, you lose the whole $1,000 once, but you win 29 times 100, your net is $1,900. That's a huge chunk of your profits gone in one bad session, right? If you go 28-2, which is pretty damn good, you're only going to net $800 for the month. You're going to bust your ass to win 10%, 28 days in a row, lose twice, and now you're down to $27 a day. You may as well have driven for Postmates that day. You may as well have done Uber Eats, right? It becomes not worth it. Now, I know we're looking at small numbers here, but that point remains the same. If you go 27-3 with a 10% goal, you'll lose $300 for the month. 27 straight wins, 3 consecutive losses, or 3 losses throughout, and you're down $300. You lost $1 a day. You're like paying money to go to the casino. Now you're on the upside down swing of things. It doesn't take a lot, right, to completely wipe out your stuff. And that's what JB is like. He's like, you'll never get to $100,000 doing it the way you're doing it. And again, from a math perspective, he's right. There's no way I'm going to go 365-0. It's freaking impossible. If I do, then God bless me, right? We'll be a hero. I'll be an internet legend if I go 365-0, right? We're not going to do it. We're going to lose our bankroll some days. We're going to go down. And that means that the month that we're down, or it's a reset. And you're like, well, shit, now we got to figure out how do we get the money back. So that's the problem with paycheck play is this. When you set a win goal of 10% and you walk at 10%, you're setting yourself up for this scenario where I walked at 10%, I'm a disciplined, awesome person. And then I lose one time and all that discipline gets smacked in the face because the one loss eats up 10 sessions of win, right? Even at stop loss 50%, a loss is still soul crushing, right? 27-3 with a 50% stop loss. You're still losing half your money. You're still out $1,500, right? You're still down. And I would assert that you need the whole 1,000 to win the 100. So what do you do? Like, what's the answer to this thing? Well, I think the answer is twofold. One is focusing on the loss recovery and loss mitigation. So the first thing we're going to work through here is this. We're going to work hard, to achieve some excess wins. Okay. And what that means is this. Let's assume I've got $95 in profit. Yesterday's a good example. I had $90 in profit. We weren't quite at our 100 yet. I had $90 in profit, and we went out there with our full spread again. We had, I think, 25 and 15, whatever. We won, right? We won the 25 and the 15. We ended up $130 in profit. I took the whole 130 and put it in the bank. Okay. What we could have done was play with the excess, play with that $30. Now, that $30 was quote unquote too much. Right? We're looking to win 10%. We won more than 10%. I probably, if I'm playing strict paycheck style, should have been out there for not the full thing. I should have been out there for enough to win my 10%. I shouldn't have put the second don't come out there, maybe. Right? Just let the don't pass ride it out, win my 10% and be gone. I think what you got to do is when you're getting close to that goal, you go out there still full bore. If you win your last couple of bets, I always say win your last bet, right? You win your last bet, you win your 10% plus $50, plus $60, plus $45, whatever it is. That's your excess money. I want to play with the excess money. I think we need to take the excess money and play more. Play with that profit and play with that profit in a way that makes sense in the rack. We're going to play half the profit, keep half the profit. We're going to kind of roll through and turn that $30, that $45, that $60 into more money. So in other words, God forbid I win $66 on the nose, right? You know what I'm doing? I'm going to take the $100 and lock it up. I'm going to put the $66 out there. We're going to try Quick Skill 66 and lock up an extra $50 if I can, right? And I'll pull that back then. We'll put some money in the bank extra because I think if you can win with excess a few times, not just win excess, win a couple bucks extra, but take the excess and turn it into something special, that will cover up some of those losses. If I can, twice a month turn 60 bucks or 50 bucks or 100 bucks into another 200 because we get on a good run or some weird hot streak, that mitigates one of those, going 29 or 27 and 3. It makes that feel like 27 and 3, but we had an extra $1,000, right? That's what we're going to do. So I think that is the plan here. I think we got to talk more about that when I get out there and I get into a situation where I can achieve some excess. We're going to play with the excess. So I have talked to you so many times about short stacking. I've done probably 50 videos on short stacking, and today's another one. I want to really get into short stack play because I think that is going to be the key to this whole thing. If we don't win with the short stack, if we can't build a short stack to play with and then win with it, we're going to fall victim to that 29 and 3 or 27 and 3 situation, right? So I want to try and find ways to mitigate that. It's going to mean playing the paycheck to 10% and more. Like the goal should be 20%, settle for 10%. And if I win 20%, play with the excess 10%. That's really what my mindset has to be, is stop at 10% or make sure we lock 10%, but don't just limp into 10% and run for the hills, right? That's the thing. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to really shoot for 20, settle for 10, play with the extra 10 if we can get it, and turn that 10 into more. That's going to be the thing. I hope that makes sense, everybody. I think that's going to be part of our key. So let me do a quick little round here of questions. I'm seeing some PCs come in. I want to make sure I answer questions about this that are coming in. So Michael Blocker says, the issue with going on percentages versus limits. I played the Latterson. He's 29 and 3, by the way, here locally. You're playing it up till 5 units at $25 a unit. Yeah, and it's hard. That's underfunded, I think, right? Did you feel that you're underfunded with that when you're going? If you're going $25 units, are you doing $5 presses like I was doing yesterday? That felt very underfunded to me. I felt like, oh God, we need more to catch that streak, but there wasn't enough money in the rack. So it's a little squirrely, that one. I definitely think that we need to talk about the limits on that one. I think I got to I got to work with it. And I think we'll use this week and next week to kind of work with those limits, what that looks like for us. You also, I think it was you, wrote me an email yesterday about doing that Latterson with odds, right? Skipping the Latterson, skipping the don't and the DC, letting the point get set, laying the point, letting the virtual DC bet get set and lay the next number, and just work it with lay bets only. That's an option too, is we can bypass the come outs. The come outs though, actually, I don't know. Those bonuses are sometimes where we make our money. So there we go. Ken says the obvious, right? Must use excess in some way. I think the thing, Ken, not just using excess, I got to play to have excess. I think the thing I've got to start doing, like I said, is I've got to play for 20% with a 10% actual goal. Play for 20, keep 10, play with the excess 10, and make that sort of the mindset. I think that's why we talk about like having, your standard plays and your home run plays. Like to me, the excess play, that's where the Philly special gets lobbed out. That's where I go like a little squeeze play 66 and Philly special from there to make the extra hay. That's why we do those things. The reason why I have these hyper aggressive right side plays that I love so much is when I get myself in a spot where I have excess, that's when I play that stuff, right? That's how you can launch it. So there it is. Old Base is, what's the verdict on the short stack? You know what? I don't know about playing aggressively with it. I think when you're super short, you can't be too aggressive. You got to make your first short stack play, I think it's got to be one of two things. Either it's got to be super low volatility. Like if I have $30, it's 3 come bets, most likely. If I've got 66 or $80, then I'm going to do a play that I know works, in air quotes, $66 squeeze play or 66 press and pull, something like that I know is going to give me more ammunition for later. But if it's super short stack, it's hard. And this again, I think dials into what do you do like in the round 2 of the Friday night fight when you have only 6 units. Short stack is like 6 units or less. What do you do with that thing? So There we go. So here we go. Let's run to the table. I'm going to turn my light on. I'm going to go back there. We're going to play it out. We're going to do a little bit of rolling. It is 8:25. Get some light on the situation. I got $1,000 in the rack there. Let's roll a little bit. Let's see if we can't make a quick 20% and then play with excess. We can simulate it, but let's see if we can't actually do something that's going to make us like 20%. I don't know what I don't even know what to do. I have no plan for this today at all. So let's just get a point. Let's be actually, you know what let's do the horseman real quick. Let's do a quick horseman. We'll pretend that bet was there. 6 is the point. Let's do like yesterday, $10 come in. Let's just win a quick $100, maybe. I might change this out, but let's just see. There's a 7. Freaking A, man. I love the horseman. The horseman's my baby. All right, there we go. We just made $35. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3 come bets ready to go. $30 in profit. Let's come back out again. Let's see. Oh man, easy come, easy go. We'll take that away. We will take that away. We can actually do something fun if you want to. We can do a Latterson on the line while we're still playing the $10 come bets. Right? That's a fun way to play the horseman. It doesn't really help eat up all the losses, but it helps get them back a little quicker. There's a 10. Let's see, we can't make a little bit of quick profit. I want to have the conversation. Maybe the dice will cooperate. I like when the dice help me have the conversation I want to have. Sometimes we're going to be here for the whole hour trying to get 100 freaking bucks. All right, we have 3 come bet set. The horseman is in nightmare land. This is the worst possible case, right? You get them all set, whack the point, come out 7. Let's hope that doesn't actually happen here. There's a 6 that pays on the 6. That's cool. I'm just going to bring them down, guys. I'm not going to do any extra play. We're just going to play our 3 come bets out, let them do their thing, and not re-roll them. I was going to do a rolling thing, but we'll just play the come bets, let them do their thing, and hope for the best here. There's an 8. We're not on that. There's my 7. Cool. We're going to win $30 down below. These 2 will go away. Whoops. Put the 7 back where it goes. We'll keep that at 30. I got 1, 2, almost 3 come bets for the next shooter. I've got to oh no, another. What is the come out loser bullshit happening today? Man alive. $35. Now we're going to ladder it up. I almost lost my whole coffee. Another one? Come on, John. 35. Now we're going to go to 40. Oh, boy. Are we going to... Yesterday, I tried to break the horseman, and I couldn't. Watch me break this freaking thing this morning, right? Watch today be the day we lose all our cash on the horseman. Let's get some change here. $10 coming, $15 change. We're down $100 already. Can you believe that? Man, there's an 8. There's a 6. That's good. Look at those 2 going to good numbers. And I need some change here. So let's go ahead and get a quarter out. We're down $100. Yikes. Last come bet. Come on. 6. There's an off and on. Right? Off and on. Into the rack. We'll put that. Let it sit there. There's another 6. Off and on again. Let's go ahead and get some odds on these 2. I'll do single odds. And I'll let that still sit there. There's a 9. Sweet. Excuse me. There's the 8. I'm still working that damn cold from last week. All right, the 8 comes down. There it goes. We can just rack that up, you know, or we can keep coming through. Maybe we'll let this one roll a little bit. Use those profits in there. There's a 9 that hits. That's off and on the 9. Boom. Let's go ahead and grab some odds. We'll put $6 in odds. Take the nickel back to the rack. Hard 4. Nice little run here, shooter. Nice little run. 8. 8. We're not on. Oh, that's got to go here. Sorry. Another 8. Boy, oh boy. Where's my right side? Where's my right side? Action. 3 craps, 3. 3 craps, 3. Another 8. Good gravy. That's got to be like 9 8s. It feels like it's been 9 of them. Hard 10. Hard 10 on the end. We got to get 9, a 6, or a 4. Come on, can we do this? There's a 6. Good job. All right, the 6 is going to pay 10 and 6 and come down. We'll get another come bet to roll through. Drop that in there. Come bets did their job today. There's an 8. I should be placing that freaking 8, shouldn't I? We're gonna be boring come betters. Another 8. Holy frick! Look at that. Can you believe it? If that was an 8, I would have gonna just jump through the window here. Another 8 or 1, 2, 3. Come on, shooter. Yo, 11. Oh, you know what? I didn't move my this. This needs to be here. That was that. Shit. I didn't move my comeback. I think it went to an 8, didn't it? And then I know I rolled the 8 again. I think that comeback comes down and gets paid. I think that we get paid on that one. I think we get paid on the 8. Put it back in. I think we lose on that 3. I think that's where we are. I think that that's what happened. I'm not paying attention. Let's put another one out there. Sorry, guys. I was not paying attention. There's another 8. Wow, the 8 is super hot. It's hot enough to put another nickel on it, I think. I'm super, super stoked about that 8 right now. I'm 90% sure it's what happened. If not, whatever. It's $10. It's, you know. Hard 10. Where's my 9? Where's my 9 and my 4? Come on. Midnight. Don't matter. There's a 4. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That pays $10. We'll come again. We will come again. There's the 5. Okay, well, that's a bummer. We're going to lose this here. That really sucks. After all that work, we're going to lose $40. We're going to be $45 back on the line. I don't know where this came. Did this go to the 5? I think it goes to the 5. I don't know. Not paying attention. All right, so here we are. We are set up with a 9, an 8, and a 5. How's our rack looking? 25. There's $50 in reds. I'm going to put the $50 here in the rack so we can see. We're $100 down. Okay. Out here, we've got 45, 55, 65, 75, $80, $90. We're actually even. If I paid attention to my come bets like I ought to, we're even. Terrible rolling by me so far, or terrible dealing by me so far. There's a 4. Let's go. 5, 6, 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9 for the wins here, and then we'll hopefully. There's a 6. Don't matter. There's a 9. That works for me. Finally. Jeez. 9 pays 10 on the bottom. 6 pays 9, so I can drop $1 and get another 10. That comes down. We'll come through a second time. My dollar comes back. That gets racked up. There's a yo, baby, yo. That pays $11. I'm going to take 5 and 6 from that win. We'll grab odds up there on the 5. I could just take this instead and go right to the 6 with it. We'll let the come bets do their thing. There's our 7. So we'll lose a little bit up top. We're going to win 10 there. We're going to win 25, 45 down here, okay? Let me get the rack reset. Remember, it's $45 on the don't if we need to go back out. Okay, there's $100 in reds. There's our greens. There's our starting bankroll. There's $50. We have $55 in profit. After all getting whacked, right? We did all right there. We have close to 10%. Let's come on back out. And again, we're in the profit now. We're in profit now. So we can, oh no, we're not. We're down. We're still going to be out here at $45. My bad. 45, one change. All right. This goes, that was ours. Okay, here we go. That belongs to the bank, actually. New point. New point. It's going to be 10. Let's win that 10% real quick and get to excess play. I think that's the. If we don't get there, we may have to pretend because I want to talk about it. There's $25. 10 coming. I went to the 4. 10 10 more coming. 7 out. That's awesome. Awesome. Lose the come bet. Pay the come. 25. 45 down here. That can all come back. That looks like that. Puck is off. We have 45 bucks on the don't, and that's Latterson doing its thing. When we start getting to a good little don't run, that Latterson sure helps out a lot. Okay, there's our 9. Next come bet is going to get sent to the 6. And again, we're going to keep them flat until we start getting paid. There's a 9. Is that the point? You sucker. You sucker. That's got to be 50 bucks now. All right, well, whatever. Whatever. Coming out. That's another 9. Another 9. Puck on. Paid and back. Good time for a 7 right here, huh? Nice big fat don't down there. Goes to the 8. Let's go. 10. Yuck. All right, here we go. Pray for me. Pray for me. We're in the bad situation. Fuck. Of course. It's the 9. I knew it. I freaking knew it. 55. Let's go. We're going to end up not getting to play short stack today. It's a bummer. 4 is the point. 4 is the point. I just wanted to win 10%. Winning 10% is hard. It is so hard. Okay, the 8 comes down. Into the come we go. God. Midnight. Yikes. Come on. Come on. There's a 6 off and on. So we'll take that. Drop odds up there. There's my 7. Thank you. There's you there. Nickel there and 50 bucks. All right. We getting back to health yet? There's 50 in green. How we doing? Almost back to health. Almost back to health. One more round here, and we'll be there. It's so fun. I just wanted to win 10% just to show you what to do, and here we are, fighting like dogs. 5. It's important to see it though. It's important to get there and then actually do the thing, right? I think it's important for us to fight to it and then work the rack afterwards. I think that's the most important bit if we can get there. There's a 4. Come on, Johnny. Frick. Midnight. We're going to roll the come bets through. 5. All right, that's good. That pays off and on. No, off and on for 10. I'll put odds there. For $6, we'll take that to the rack. Oh, God. Too bad. Too bad. All right, there's a 6. There's a 6. We don't care. We have 5, 9, or a 4, right? Or a 7. 7 will work just as well. It's fine. We got paid on one of those, so we're good. These will fall. 50 bucks here. And we're working our way back now to full health. 3, or aces. That's good. Look at that. Freebie. Freebie on the don't. Booyah. There. Bankrolls back to square. Right? We can regress this back down now. The bankroll is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $1,000 bucks, $25 in profit. Let's do this freaking thing. 5. Regress back down. Restart the regular horseman. 10 coming. Let's go. I'm going to try and get this out fast. So I want to make sure that we have enough time to play with the short stack. God, come on. God, I'm just seriously. Unbelievable, man. I cannot get my rhythm. I want you to see the fun stuff. 8. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're not going to probably get short stack today. I may have to just pretend, which I hate doing. 5. Off and on. Boom. I won't do the odds till I get the other ones out here. There's a 9. Last one. 7. All right. Jeez, Aloo. I just can't believe how many times I've hit the point. Those two go away. $30 down below. All right. Man, just working too damn hard today, right? There's a quarter. Working too hard. 6. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go, there's your point. I'm gonna switch because I wanna get where I wanna go. $75. Now watch me just burn, right? Let's do a little inside. How much you wanna bet we just PSO here? We'll do a little 66. I wanna make a quick $50. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it? There's a 5. 21, add a buck. Anything but a damn 6 right now, please. Anything but a 6. 5, all right. 28. We can actually do 30 for 2. And we can take it all down, which I will. Let that don't pass just sit there. We can let the don't pass run. Or we can play it out. There's going to be $75. Let's get our rack right. There is our original rack. There is $50. Almost a profit, right? 55, 58 plus the quarter is technically profit. If I place the 6 for $24, right? We can stave that thing off completely. Whatever y'all want to do. Let's just go. Let's take our $50 here. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let the don't pass run. Either it's gonna win or it's not. Let it run out. We'll take the 66. We'll take $50 in profit. Hopefully, we'll pop a 7 here and be at our first goal, and then we'll come back out 66 again. Next shooter. Just want to get here a little quicker. And if I keep rolling, I may just go out at 66 again right now. Does it matter? Probably not. There's a 10. What do you think? Want to go back out? We can do it again. There's a 7. All right, cool. Win a quarter. Yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. There's our 10%. Okay, there is 10% profit with $8 excess, right? We don't have enough money to play with the excess yet, right? So we'll get a new point. We'll do that same thing again. If it works, hooray for us. There's an 8. Let's put the 66 out there. Let's see if we can't get lucky here. Horseman, again, not working. I'm not going to fight City Hall and force that damn thing to work on a day when it doesn't want to. So we're going to get 10 for 1. Change from the $75. We're still rocking profit here, right? We still got $25, $42 in profit plus what's out here. Let's make the 66 work. If we can pull it off, there's a 6. And then you'll see the excess play. $21. Drop a dollar. Let's go. One more inside hit. Please, please, baby Jesus. Nope. Nope. You. God, I hate my life sometimes. All right, here we go. I'm telling you what, the whole day is about playing with excess, and I can't get one dime of freaking excess. Here we go again. Let's do it one more time. Ugh, ugh, ugh. There's a 4. Come on, dude. Let's do it. We'll do $9 and change. God. I swear, I was joking the other day. I've like literally turned myself. I was telling somebody, I feel like I am a meme of like, hey, I want to talk about this thing today. Let's roll some dice. And then the dice do exactly the opposite of what I want to talk about. And this is what Jeff was getting to. It's like everybody, you know, a lot of channels always win, right? There's never a loss. It's always positive, awesome stuff. The reality of this game is this, not that, right? And I would love to have a great conversation with you about excess play, which maybe we'll get to. But I can't, if I can't get there, it's hard to have the conversation, right? And I think the reality of it is it's hard to get there. All right, we got 5. There it is. We pulled off the move once. Right, so that'll pay 30 for 2. $28, 30 for 2. And I'm going to bring it down to 66. And we're going to get greedy and try it a second time. There's 25. There's our 50 bucks. There is starting bankroll. There is profit. This is profit. Let's get it again. Let's make a 66 happen twice in the same roll, okay? Which you can totally do. There's $21. Drop our buck. Right, you can actually do this if you wanted to, so we can squeeze play it out instead. Either way, doesn't matter. We're gonna do the inside press, but you could squeeze play it too and play from there. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Ah, God, just, I think I need to go to the garage and throw some dice on the dark side play right now. I'm just really clenched over here. God, come on. What time is it? We have time to get one more shot in. It is 8:45. Come on, dude. Let's go. Midnight. Just getting pissy. Hungover and pissed off. That's how you should have a session. Here we go. We got to do it again. We're going to try it again. Can I get it to work this time? Twice? Jeez. There's 3. We're going to go 10 change for 1. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, 11, yo. All right, nothing there. Seriously. 6 hard. Okay. I got to get this thing to work twice. Now, we have a choice. We can squeeze play it, too. If you want to squeeze play it, that's an option. Let's get the 66 move first. Then we'll squeeze play it. I have enough whites. I do. All right. Okay, come on, dude. 4, of course. 9, okay. Okay, 30 for 2. Let's come down. $18, 25. Okay, there's my 50 bucks. From here, if we, of course not. Oh, yeah. All right, well, there it is. There's my day. Wow. No matter what we do today, we are going to be slave to the grind, it looks like. Okay, we're still in profit. I'm going to take 75 bucks. We're going to get back $9, and we're going to try it one last time, and then I gotta clear my head and go upstairs, right? We're set back up. Now we're down a freaking, no, we're still even in the rack, but come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. 8. Jeez. 21 and 1. $8. All right. That's helpful. 30 for 2. And our change coming back. All right. We're actually behind a little bit. We got to work. 6. All right, that's going to pay 21. Let's go outside this time. And there's another freaking 7. Are you joking with me right now? All right, I guess that's it. The dice are not going to play with us today at all. We're not going to have a run that I can show you how to play with excess profits, I guess, right? Let's simulate it. I've got to simulate it so you can hear the point anyway. So let's do this. Let's set the rack up like so. There's our starting bankroll. Let's pretend that I can throw the freaking dice. Okay, let's pretend that we did this. Let's say we had this. Let's say we won 100 bucks and we won an extra 75 bucks. Now this is the situation I want to be in, right? I want to show you what I do with my rack. I want to show you the exact way that I do this. I hate having to fake it. God, it just sucks. I take all the lammers out. The first move is this. I take all the lammers out because I know this is my starting bankroll plus my locked-in profit, my $100. That's my 10%. I take all the lammers away. That's my indication that I'm never going back. And I put a lammer right in front. And I start a new play stack from that. And what I would do in this exact situation is lock up an extra quarter. Maybe half, but lock an extra quarter up and take the 50 bucks and play my best game that I can play with 50 bucks. This is the short stack piece, right? This is what we talk about. If I happen to win 100 bucks plus 75, now what do I do with either the full 75, or I prefer to lock half and lock some and play with some. Play with the 50 bucks. Now that's your decision, right? Craig asked me, how aggressive do you get with this? With 50 bucks, there's not much you can do. You can go 44 in, you can go 24-24, you can go 3 come bets. That's really your best move here. What I might do is this, make them look like reds. This might be a simple short stack play, like so. I may just go come bet field, like so, and keep some money in here for odds perhaps, right? If I can catch, a field number, just not a 5, 6, or 8, I'll get paid as the comeback travels. Well, of course I'm going to throw a 7. Why wouldn't I, right? We'll lose it. I'll do that same move. That's an okay move to me. And again, this money here is money I'm fine with donking on, right? Point's going to be a 10, new point. So now I'm coming out, come bet field. Here we go. 6. So yeah, of course we lose the field, come bet goes, and I can do one more come bet. We're going to burn our whole 50 bucks in profit right here. There's an 8. Would have been nice to have had, something work out for us in here, but whatever. There's a 9. That's nothing for me. Oh yeah. There's an 8. That's cool. That pays 10 bucks, right? Probably going to place the 9 with that and come again, right? There's a 6 hard. That's going to travel to the 6. The 6 is going to come down and get paid. We can grab the 5. Actually, I'll probably grab the 8. I'll grab the 8 for 12 bucks with 3 change. So we'll take 8 bucks back to the rack, like so. We have 2 place bets, 1 pending one locked come bet. And there's a yo. We'll just let this play itself out and see if we can't make 50 turn into something better than 50, right? There's an 8. Awesome. It pays 12 or 14 rather. 14 bucks. Grab the 5, rack the whites. Pray for a miracle here. Nope, didn't get the miracle. And there's no way on today's rolls we were getting a miracle. But that's what you probably do, right? On your short stack, you try your best to turn that thing into something. If you catch a little bit of fire, great. If not, you gave it a shot. You still locked up 125, 130 and change, right? We locked up more than 10%, which was the goal, right? So even though it's not a lot, this little tiny bit here becomes the excess. And I can say, okay, well, if we go 29 or 28 and 2, we're $37 or whatever it is towards the good, which is a help. It's not perfect, but it's a help. And whatever. I mean, yeah, 7 out was not a loss. Patience. Yeah, I'm not a patient guy. Come on. Nothing worse in the world than a 1 count or a 5 count. All that stuff I think is garbage. You all know me by now to know that I don't do that. I don't believe in taking rolls off. When I do the 66 thing, I'll do the 66 to 88 and come down. And I might wait till the next shooter just to kind of chillax for a little bit. But honestly, there's no difference in waiting for the next shooter or just going right back out to 66 again and trying it a second time. It's the same exact thing. It doesn't really matter. The dice don't care that it's a come out roll or whatever else, right? The only reason why you wait is if you got scared money. That's it. That right there is not a scared money play. You're just going to go. Anyway, sorry guys. not had a good day rolling. That was awful. That was terrible. I wanted to make a point, couldn't make the point because the dice didn't cooperate and give me a chance to make the point. We'll do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to try more short stacks. I want to do some short stack play for a little while here and really, I think, make that the focus of what we do. I may even set our rack up with only 50 bucks every day and just play with 50 bucks and just see what we can do with 50 bucks. So there's that. You're right, Leon. Not that, but or Cajun Crap said it. The 7 was not a loss. You know what? I'm just so mad at myself that I made it a loss anyway. So there it is. Sorry about that. All right, less serenity. Yeah, I get pissed, man. I get really pissed when it doesn't go right. And I said it out there, right? It's like when I'm doing this, I don't care that the Horseman didn't work today. I don't care that the 6-6 didn't work. It's not about the play not working, because that's going to happen. I get mad because in my head, you know, as a showrunner here, I've got this idea of, hey, let's win a quick 20%, and then I'll spend the whole time at the table working that little tiny stack and trying over and over again to see how we can make 50 bucks work. Well, I never got to win 50 bucks. So it's like I burned 45 minutes getting to make a point or getting to where I could make the point. Excuse me. Never got to make the point. And that's frustrating, you know? So maybe what I should do is not try and make the 20% and just play with it like we did at the last minute there and just try different things with that short stack. I don't know. It's one of those, it feels like a Monday. I got a case of the Mondays on a Wednesday. So, all right, guys, I'm out. It is 8:56. I got 10 minutes, make a new cup of coffee. I'll see you in the garage for the paycheck. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for laughing at me while I try and break my stick and all that kind of stuff. And we will see you in a few. Thanks. God bless, and wish me luck in the paycheck. Bye.